Okay, so I was thinking of what my first video on this channel should be, and I thought I'd do a story time sort of thing. The types of videos I used to like watching, and I'm hoping someone likes watching now. I was thinking of making my sexuality a mystery, just in case I ever blow up as a YouTuber, but I'm a sellout, and if it makes for good content and doesn't harm anyone, except for maybe me, I'm gonna make a video about it. Oh well, guess I won't have that homophobic audience I so desperately desire. What a shame. So, context. I grew up knowing what homophobia was before knowing what being gay was. I'm talking, I had girlfriends and boyfriends on Movie Star Planet, but even though my parents couldn't know about either because I was way too young to be dating anyone, I would put more effort into hiding whenever I had a girlfriend. One day, I was out on a field trip in 5th grade. We were on this ginormous boat, and we had just finished a little challenge where we tried to make a small tinfoil boat that could actually float in the water. It was lunchtime, I think. I'm sitting with 3 of my friends, one of which was my closest friend at the time. We're talking, and at some point we get to the point where I'm revealing my big gay secret. I'm hesitant and I tell the girls with me that they absolutely cannot tell anyone. I mean, being gay in the 5th grade was the biggest and also the only scandal every 10-year-old had ever heard of. I tell them all, hey, I think this girl in our class is really pretty, and I like her. And everything went fine. You know, I thought everything was cool. Everyone seemed supportive, and we were all quiet about it, so surely it's our little secret, and I'm safe, and no one but us 4 will ever know. I was so wrong! Fast forward to the spring fling dance or something, so like months later. I was already over this girl, and I had a new crush. A boy. Surprise, surprise, I'm bisexual because all girls know how to do is eat hot chip and lie. Anyways, everyone was getting themselves dates for the spring fling dance, or whatever dates are to kids who are 10 years old. And my close friend at the time was my wingwoman. She was good friends with the boy I liked, so surely she could convince him to go to the dance with me. He and I both went to the dance, but not together. I forgot why. But I remember we had this conversation where he said he couldn't go with me because he wasn't allowed to date yet. To which I said, neither am I, and I was cooking down because I could have made that work. But I think he was letting me down easy, but I was and still am the world's most sensitive person. So I took that to heart and started crying my eyes out. My best friend found me and tried to take me to the bathroom of the auditorium area, which is where the dance was, so I could calm down and ultimately stop crying. Hashtag baby's first rejection. Except, no, it wasn't. So, I don't know why I was being so dramatic, but that's not the point. I'm walking through the crowd with my best friend when suddenly a bunch of girls completely unrelated to the conversation I had in that ginormous boat come up to me while I'm crying, and they ask me, is it true that you like girls? And I heard you like a girl in our class, and I'm not even kidding, that made me cry more. because someone out of the 3 girls I talked to outed me. Or someone overheard. And if it was one of those 3 girls, not only did they betray my trust, but they could have also outed me to the girl I liked, which would have been an even worse problem, because what if she was straight, or worse, homophobic? Thankfully, the news of me being gay, because nobody knew what being bisexual was at the time, didn't spread to the adults. Because if my parents, who were very homophobic, learned about me liking a girl, I think I would have cried even more that day. Anyways, I guess this is my official coming out video as well, because I've never really said anything on the internet, and if I supposedly have homophobic parents, why am I being so open on this account when they can see it? Well, my dad has evolved and is now a #ally. I'm sorry, #ally. And my mom can't do anything about it except try to convince me that men are better. And luckily for her, I prefer them. Which is not great for me. So, better have you guys lining up after this video. You can see my profile picture. You don't need to know what I look like right now. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you made it all the way to the end, leave a comment, tell me if you like this story. You know, if you'd rather hear me talk all podcast style or whatever, I don't know. Subscribe or like, comment. Oh, and also, while you're here, subscribe to my main YouTube or follow my Twitch channel, because I have a bunch of stories like this, and I like streaming, but currently I talk to my wall, my parents, and that's it. If you want to make it a little easier for me to exist at all when it comes to content creation, I guess, you know, if that's what you want to call this. I feel like I'm just talking in my room and being annoying. Anyway, if you want to make it a little easier, my Twitch is somewhere on the screen, because I'm editing this. How great for me. Bye.